guys? My name is Brandon, and welcome to Audio Addiction. We have our good friends, and they can say their names, their band name, and what they do in it.
Christian Gray. I do vocals of the streaming variety.
And Sean Wayne, I am the bassist.
Yeah, he's just the bassist.
Just the bassist.
But we're called Villain of the Story from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Nice. All right. So my first question is, how did you guys start out? Did you find each other at like local shows, Craigslist? You know, I've heard it all, so I'd like to know the
Yeah.
scoop.
Well, Sean and I, we've been friends, and we went to school together since
like
like
sixth
sixth
grade.
grade. Yeah.
Nice.
We played in bands before when we were younger, but this band currently, well, our other vocalist, who's the singer, he's my brother, and he was the drummer in a band, and I was the guitar player. And then our vocalist quit, so I started doing some screaming stuff. And then a really popular guy in the local scene came out to a few of our shows, and then when we broke up, he was like, "Hey, I'm starting a band that I want to manage and see if my knowledge of the industry works out. You should be the vocalist, and your brother should sing, and we have a guitar player ready. You guys are going to go record with Johnny Frank from Attack Attack." And I'm like, okay, this is like the biggest deal shit that like I ever. Yeah. And then Logan was actually singing and playing bass. We played 2 shows with that lineup, but he sucked at it really bad. He didn't like it. And so then he dropped the bass. We hit up Sean, who was a bassist in our prior band, and then he joined, and the rest has been pretty smooth.
That's cool. That's great. That's awesome. My next question is kind of a fun question. What are some of your favorite places to visit in Minneapolis, either, you know, musically or non-musically related?
Do you have something off the top of your head?
Well, non-musically related, I mean, that place where we took those promos, where was that? That was
It
beautiful.
was somewhere.
It was like ruins of like old Minneapolis, like where the old
Yeah.
beer factories were.
Oh,
and
nice.
Yeah, there's like a strip of like all these big buildings, and then there's just all you see are the tops of trees, but you can walk down in there, and there's just these ruins and water and all this crazy stuff.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah,
That's sick.
I don't know what it's called, but that place is cool. I mean, I guess Mall of America is kind of a
That's a given.
Staple, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, we've some interesting stories there, but
Yeah.
that's otherwise, we got a couple cool music venues, but I sit at home a lot of the time. I'm not like a person that goes out a lot, so it's either just hanging out at his place or other members' places, or because I just watch Netflix and play video games and write
Hey.
music.
Hey, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that, you know. My next question is, what are some of your musical influences?
Well, personally, for my vocals, I feel like for people who know us, I feel like an obvious comparison is Dennis Stoff from Asking Alexandria.
Nice.
I've been following him for way before then, so like he's always kind of been there anyway. But I used to try to model my screams after Caleb Shomo when he was in Attack Attack. But then he was blowing his voice out, so he changed his technique for their 3rd album, and then it started hurting my voice. I'm like, okay, well, if he had to change it, obviously it's improper, so now it's hurting me, so I need to change. And then I just really started modeling. So for vocals, it's kind of Dennis. I guess I get a lot of Frankie from Amir sometimes. I get
Really?
that comparison. I mean,
I don't even get that.
oh, cool.
sense.
I mean, not dissing on him or anything, but musically, because I do a lot of the music writing.
Okay.
But like Memphis Mayfire
Nice.
is like a huge one. And then New Demons era, I See Stars, like Crown the Empire, kind of like just everybody. I listen to a lot of bands, but yeah, that for the heavier stuff, that type of thing. But Logan, our vocalist, singer, he's like he listens to so much like pop and that type of stuff, so like he gets his melodies and a lot of that's influenced, so it's like got the heavy instrumentals and then he comes in with the pop influence, and yeah, I mean
That's cool.
I do the bass.
yeah, he does the bass. he kind of just goes, yeah, that sounds like shit, you should figure out something else.
Yeah,
Did write part of a breakdown in one of our songs though.
Ooh. Part of the break.
Part
It was really important because the old breakdown was
Terrible.
pretty bad, so
terrible.
It
Let's
was
be
it
honest.
was it was good. Yeah.
Nice,
But,
nice. Who have you been jamming more recently?
Um,
ooh. Honestly, I've been going a lot into Panic at the Disco.
really?
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
Panic at the Disco, Fall Out Boy, just that. I don't know. I jump around genres way too much.
Same, same. I do too. Like for our kind of scene, Wage War is like
Nice.
my band.
Yeah.
Like I absolutely love their Blueprints record. Ice Nine Kills new record's pretty good too.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's kind of still all the. I mean, I still listen to the same bands I listened to, same albums and songs from like ninth grade. But as far as like new stuff, like I love Breaking Benjamin and
Nice.
stuff like that. So I kind of vary too. I like some pop, like rock.
It's just all over the
I,
place.
I just started kind of getting into some rap. Like I've really never been a fan of rap,
Ooh.
but
Hmm.
this guy NF, I think he's amazing. Like I think he's pretty sick, but not really too many people know him, I guess. But
I have no clue.
yeah, I guess the band I've been listening to like every day is Wage War. That's my response.
Nice. Yeah, you gotta have variety. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You can't
sure.
just listen to the same stuff all the time. So
hmm
totally get that. Um, what are some positives and negatives of your local scene area? I mean, you can kind of elaborate on that. I don't know.
Um, actually, today there was some beef. I saw on Facebook. It wasn't like a call out or anything, but it was just kind of. It's like the local scene when we were in our old band, when we were like considered like a local band,
Yeah,
like before social media really took off.
yeah,
But it was like the guy who started our band as a manager guy, like his band was like top dog of the local scene type thing, and like back then it was sick. Like the shows were
Yeah.
like just crazy. Everyone like supportive. Like I miss it a lot, but as it kind of started developing into this, it almost became like a competition when it's like we're sitting here like, yo, it's not a competition for us.
yeah.
Like we don't, we're just doing what we want to do. But it got down to when we recorded our first two songs with Johnny Frank, and we started getting like, oh, or like in a week we're already getting a bigger response than our entire career as our previous band.
Yeah.
So maybe we should actually start taking this seriously. So then we like went back, really worked hard on writing, and we paid money for like a professional music video, and like when we started doing that, like we dropped. I heard from somebody, one of our personal friends from another band told that guy, and then he told he was saying when we dropped our first music video for our song "Life Worth Living," like that was like an eye opener. Like the local scene was like, whoa, okay, we got to start taking it seriously like this. Like we really just got to start going, and like I think that's cool. But at the same time, I feel like we almost kind of started causing like kind of the crumble of it, because like now
Ooh.
everybody's like, well, screw you, I got to do this for me. It's all about my band now, and we got to be better than this other band because we got to look and play and sound better than everyone, and it's, instead of just like focusing on our crafts.
Yeah.
And so now it's like the local scene I think is kind of garbage because everyone just shit talks each other, and it's like no one even talks to each other face to face anymore. So
Oh,
it's like
wow.
shit talking. We don't even know each other. Like I don't know. Our local scene was really awesome. I think the scene sucks now, but there are plenty of really good local Minnesota bands. I think there's Nanashi. They just
Yeah.
played Minnesota Warped. They won the
Nice.
best band thing. Like they kick ass. But yeah, there's a lot of good local bands here, but the scene, eh.
Makes me sad.
Yeah.
Do you think it will turn around, or
Maybe. Because we've been considering doing like a lot of, not like local shows over and over and over again, but like
Yeah.
just surrounding states and like playing more often. But our drummer that we picked up, Nick Totten, he lives in Tennessee, so it's
Ooh.
like if he wanted to start doing the local thing again, it's like okay, then we'd have to fly him up
Oh,
every other week, and it's like it's probably just not in our best interest too. But I would
Yeah.
love to see a local revival because I miss local shows a lot.
Yeah.
that's cool. That's great. Well, hopefully it does turn around for you guys. And
Yeah,
You
how is it with you? Like,
well, cause I live kind of out in the middle of nowhere. I live out in like the boonies kind of area. But it's Philly's really nice. Philly's actually really strong. I'd say I've been going to Philly shows for it's been a long time now, but they always kill it. And there's this new spot in Freehold, New Jersey. It's called Game Changers World, and that's starting to pick up. And a lot of bands, a lot of local shows, they're starting to pick up a lot of local shows, which is great. And then there's another little bar sort of place. It's called Champs, and it's a little bit closer to my house. It's about like 20 minutes, but that one's like it's old, but like everybody knows to go to that one because it's like it's just a local spot. So
Yeah.
I feel like it's good, but I mean, there's always room for improvement, I'm sure.
Yeah, and I suppose I should throw out like I'm only speaking of like the scene that my band particularly is a part of. Like,
Okay.
I don't know too much about like the hip hop or any that type of scene, like different genres, because I know friends that work with the hip hop artists locally, and they're saying like those shows go crazy. So I'm sure like the local scene overall is doing really well, but just
Yeah.
for kind of the hardcore scene, it kind of fell apart. But yeah.
Totally. I totally get you, man. My next question is a bit of a fun question. If you guys could cover a song, what would it be?
Dude, we wanted to cover so many Justin Bieber songs.
Yeah,
Like, we
that
wanted
was-
to so bad, but we're like, nah, it'd probably be better to actually record our own music. um, but yeah, we had a cover in the works for Fall Out Boy. What song was it? Irresistible. That was
Nice.
turning out pretty cool, but we scrapped that because I don't even remember why. But
Me neither.
if we had to choose one, I would really like to do not even like heavy, but like full band, obviously, but of I'm blanking. Show You or show something Justin Bieber. I'll show you whatever it's called.
Oh, okay.
But like in my mind, like I hear like these super low, genty guitars, so epic orchestra. Like I hear it in my head, but I don't really think it's our style. I can see Volumes doing a cover, but yeah, if I could choose, I'd probably do that song.
Would you?
Honestly, I don't know what I would choose. There's
Too many.
too many to choose from. I don't know how we would have to rewrite them. in
I mean,
order to-
we did cover Pop by NSYNC, so
Nice.
we
Okay.
might if we do a cover, we might just instead of doing something current, like we might just throw it back.
Do you like? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
I would dig that for sure. My next question is favorite food.
I think this is the hardest question.
Yeah. Wow.
'Cause, I mean, you got pizza,
Of course.
you got macaroni,
Of course.
I mean, you got spaghetti, fettuccine,
I gotta go with Chipotle burrito.
Chipotle burrito,
Ooh.
Steak and Shake. We don't have that in Minnesota, but every time we go to Ohio and record, like there's a Steak
Ooh.
and Shake right down the road that we always go to. You
Nice.
got Steak and Shake?
I don't believe so. We actually have Five Guys though, so
Oh,
that's
yeah,
about as
Five
close.
Guys is pretty good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Steak and Shake though, it's like a little bit more expensive than fast food, but it's like not fast food, and it's
He
Yeah.
gets so excited over
It's
steak.
so good. And then you get the big milkshakes if you want to. I don't know. I think pizza, Steak and Shake, macaroni and cheese. I mean, those pink little wafer thingies, if you remember what those are. Like I
The
don't.
strawberry wafers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Strawberry wafers. Yeah, that's what it is.
I like food, man.
Nice. My next question is, what do you guys do for a living outside of the band, of course?
Ooh, yeah, that's an interesting. Opening up here, getting real.
Getting real.
Uh, I deliver pizza.
Hey,
Pays
whatever.
the bills.
Hey, pays the bills, exactly.
Yeah.
Can I say?
I literally open boxes for this panel company. Like I have receiving in the trucks, drop off stuff, and I open the boxes, check the system, do all. I mean, it's job description is very simple, but it's a pretty complex system to use. But I like it because when there's not a lot of shipments going out for like an hour window or whatever, like
Yeah.
I can just do whatever. So it's as long as I'm looking busy. So it's like I can sit and like do Photoshop. Like I do all like I don't do all of our graphic designs for like some shirts and stuff, but like usually like anything we post on our pages and stuff, like I create all
Oh,
the
sick.
images and everything. So I use that time to like do that. So I like it. But I mean, I'm ready to not open boxes. I'm ready to hit the road, man.
I mean, it's work in work, you know? It's work
Yeah.
inception.
'Cause that's the thing. Like everybody in this band has like a full-time job.
Yeah.
and it's like we're all balancing life and stuff. So it's like bands cost money.
Yes.
It'd be super rad if there's somebody out there. There's somebody out there that likes the band enough to invest in the band. We're ready for that. But for currently, like, yeah, no, we're all like we all work and pay for everything ourselves. So it's like it's a struggle, but at the same time, wouldn't want it any other way. So
I totally get you. That's like the same basis for this channel. I just bought like a pretty decent like desktop setup. Like my
Oh.
friends are all like computer like do a lot of computer stuff. So we like just built I just built a desktop maybe a few months back, and then, I bought like shirts and stuff. So, I totally get the whole like investing in it,
yeah,
but
'cause, like, shirts, like you mentioned that, it's like okay, we want two t-shirt designs with minimal quantities in every size.
yeah.
It's still $552. Okay, hopefully people buy these.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
totally get you on that. That it's hey, but eventually you guys will get big and it will
that's
blow
the
up.
dream, that's the goal.
That's the dream.
Work hard,
The
no
dream.
ifs, always strive for something positive.
Mhm.
Anyway, next
Of
question.
course. My next question is, if you guys could play another musical instrument, what would it be and why?
Ooh. Do you want to answer first, or do you want to think about it?
I want to think about it because
Okay.
there's so many.
I mean, off the bat, like I'd love to like be able to play like mandolin and violin.
Oh,
banjo.
nice.
I'd love to learn how to do all that stuff, but like, if we're going in the direction of like, if we could be in like another band and do a different instrument, like I would love to be a drummer. Like,
Yeah.
I love drums so much, and I mean, I feel like I'm naturally a guitar player because I write the guitars for.
Oh, nice. Cool.
But it's like I'm a guitarist. I like to play, but I love playing drums. So if I was in a band and I had a chance to choose something else, I'd definitely do drums.
I'd
Nice.
say drums too, just to learn. That would be.
Oh,
that'd be
okay.
such
I was
a-
gonna say you don't really play drums, but
That's
okay, for learning. Okay, yeah.
that was the question here.
Sorry.
All right, guys. So my next question is also a funny one. If you guys could be a video game character, who would it be?
Ooh, now you're talking to me.
I think my character in Fallout 3 was a badass. So I don't remember what your character's name is in Fallout, but
You can name them.
oh yeah, I don't remember what I named him. I think it was Matthew. I'd love
Nice.
to be Matthew.
You're gonna be Matthew.
Oh boy. Hold on here, there's so many video games. So little time. If I could say, if I were to join the same subject, my guy from Fallout 4.
Nice.
80 hours into the game,
Dang.
Hey.
dude,
Dude.
DLC drops in a few days.
Okay, I
Next few
saw
weeks.
that, and I'm gonna have to buy it because I beat the campaign, and I'm almost done with like every side mission, and I'm stuck on one because
Ooh.
it literally
Ooh.
says break into this armory, and then the arrow points me somewhere, and there's nothing there. There's nothing there.
Oh, I
It's
know
like
which one
glitched
you're
or
talking
something.
about. Nope, you're talking about the part in the irradiated
The
area.
big castle.
Oh, you have to go. No, you have to go later.
Hey, it's all right, man. I'm not into the Fallout stuff, but I definitely know what you're talking about. I'm more of the classic Nintendo. All of my friends call
Oh,
me plebs,
sure.
so
Yeah, man.
I love that.
Up like on like Dreamcast, PlayStation 1, like all that stuff. Like,
Yeah, I still have my 64. Like in my room, I have my 64. I have my GameCube. I have the Wii, and then I have the Wii U. Like all like set up
Yeah.
in my room. So
ready.
of course, always ready for that. My next question is, what has been your most memorable moments with the band so far?
Oh,
I have to say Warped Tour last year.
Nice.
I don't know, man. I mean,
Okay, like regarding band purposes or like just like
as
band
people-
with band like doing band things together. Because I mean, for actually like band stuff, like walking out on Warped Tour, because like
That
everybody
was-
else walks out first and like they get the crowd roaring, and I'm like, here we go, and I run out there, and it's like, holy shit, there's like way more people than there was when we were setting up. Like, wow, this is insane.
Ah,
Um,
Warped Tour was my favorite for the band, but we just got back from Vegas, and if it was just talking about like everybody in the band hanging out, having a good time with each
Yeah.
other, I'd have to say that because that was
yeah, we went last week for like 3 days. It was
Nice.
for Warped Tour out there.
cool.
So awesome for all of our first time in Vegas too.
I'm sure.
the best time of my life.
How is it? Would you say it's different than the one that you go to locally, Minnesota?
It was way different. I was so lost. Like, like, because the guy, our friend Justin, he is the one that like got us in, and he knows kind of the workings and everything. So like, we were following him around, but then it got to a point where I was leading the pack. Like, oh, Ben, want to go see? We have time to kill. I'm like, okay, well, let's go over here. Me and him start walking. We get separated, and then it's just
Oh.
us two. And we're like, well, we don't have any passes or anything because he's the one with the pass. That
Oh my
and
god.
now security kicked us out. Like, we got kicked out
3 times.
We got kicked out twice, but we got escorted out from backstage area once.
It was literally 2 seconds after the dude with the pass walked away.
He's
Oh
like,
my god.
I'm gonna go on stage with Waka Flocka for like 3 minutes. I'll be right back. Don't move. Okay, we'll stand here. Security. All right, boys, where are your pass?
Oh my god.
Dude. It was crazy. The after party for Warped Tour Vegas
Oh my god.
that was interesting.
Don't get me started.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about this.
Yeah. All right, guys. So my next question is, in your opinion, who puts on a great live show, and what has been your most favorite show you've been to?
I think Issues puts on
Yeah.
the best live shows. That is,
Mm-hmm.
I always look for bassists and everything, and man, he kills it. His stage presence is just remarkable.
You know, once again, I'm gonna have to go with Wage War.
Nice. Yeah.
We played, I think it was their first tour as Wage War, but when they hit Minnesota on that Ice Nine Kills tour,
Oh, nice. Okay.
we played that show. So like that was my first time like knowing them, anything about them, and I was like, holy fuck, this band has it together. And then I just saw them at Warped Tour Minnesota, and they killed it there. So Wage War is pretty good. I mean, there's so many good bands.
Yeah,
but,
of course.
I feel like some of my favorite shows. Because I saw Asking Alexandria like 5 times
Nice.
with Danny, but the last few times, you know, it was kind of going down.
Of course. Yeah.
But then when Dennis came to Minnesota, it was like, this is a brand new band. Like I can get back into this, and like I'm not like I was a pit kid growing up. For like the last couple of years, like I just like watching now. But like 3 songs in, I'm like, this is so awesome. Like I need to go in the pit and scream my lungs out. Like I need to get into this. It's awesome.
That's sick. All right. So my next question is, if you guys could compile a dream tour, who would be on it?
Ooh. I mean, I'm not sure off the top of my head order. Some like right now, I'm trying to think like bigger than this scene, right? But it's like, well, yeah, it'd be cool if Breaking Benjamin was the headliner,
Nice.
and then some other band that's up there goes next, and then like for me personally, like Memphis Mayfire,
Ooh.
and then maybe Crown the Empire or something.
Nice. Okay.
Wage War, then us.
Ooh, that's nice.
Be
I'd like that.
fun for me.
I would dig that tour. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. If I had to do it, I'd say Avenged Sevenfold.
Ooh.
Be sweet. Bring Me the Horizon.
Ooh, nice.
Remember.
Oh, damn.
Ooh.
That's the band that goes underneath Breaking Benjamin.
um,
Love 82.
dude, then what would come next? The Secrets.
Ooh, okay.
My favorite band, so yeah. And then us.
And us?
Probably us, yeah.
Cool.
Then us.
Nice. I dig that lineup a lot. That would be sick. My next question is, favorite TV show, favorite movie?
Ooh.
Like at the moment or like of all time?
Why don't we do whatever's easier for you guys?
Okay. Favorite TV show, Drake and Josh.
Nice. I like that choice a lot.
Yeah.
I was watching that last night.
Literally my life up until like 11th grade. Like at least 80% of my vocabulary.
It's just Drake and Josh.
I really liked the Big Time Rush as well. I don't.
I
even
gotta
care.
say, How I Met Your Mother, man.
Ooh, I like that
was third.
choice.
I love BTR, that 70s show, How I Met Your Mother, Big Drake and Josh. Like, I just finished that Stranger Things thing.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about that.
Yeah, I'm like, might as well try it, and I liked it. There's a lot of interesting concepts that I'm pretty sure flew right over everyone's head that watched it, but yeah, I'm excited for season 2. But movie,
Ooh, that's
Thief and the Cobbler. It's an
Nice.
old movie.
Yeah,
Just yeah, you know it.
I do know it.
We're best friends because no one really knows that movie.
yeah, you've talked to me about watching it like a few times, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
you tell
If you
me.
know that movie, comment that you know that. I don't know if you will. Are.
I think I'd have to go with something a little weird actually. Like not weird. It's awesome, but something you wouldn't see me. Saving Private Ryan. That is a
I haven't
phenomenal
seen it.
movie. That is
Yeah,
a
it
phenomenal
is.
movie.
Yeah,
God.
totally good.
I mean, I also liked Hoodwinked.
Hoodwinked.
1, not 2. I haven't
Not
seen
two.
but
Only original.
Also Deadpool. I couldn't stop laughing at Deadpool. I don't know.
I didn't really like that movie.
I know, but like
I'm like when it comes to anything with the band, when it comes to like movies or anything, I'm the one that's always like,
well, see, I've got a more stupid humor than you do.
I'm a very dull person.
I've
That's
got
probably
stupid
why.
humor. Is why I like Deadpool.
I have the dry humor, so I'm like baseline.
I guess it depends on what mood I'm in. If I'm in the mood for just stupid shit, like, I'm down. Like Rick and Morty, like
Yeah.
I love
Rick
that
and
show.
Morty.
Yes.
But yeah,
I dig that one. My next question is favorite video game.
I'm gonna have to go
Fallout 4.
Fallout 3.
Ooh.
I just like
I
Fallout.
like Fallout 4 as a game better, but I got so into Fallout 3 when I was like, how old was I? Like 17? I don't even know.
Yeah.
It was insane. But I grew up like on Halo. Like
Yeah, of course.
Halo original when I was
Yes.
like 10,
He's got a Master Chief helmet like 10 feet away.
literally right there.
Oh, that's sick.
So I bought the legendary for Halo 3 pack, and I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna get a helmet. Get the helmet, wear it. You literally can't. Like it's
Oh man.
like I only bought this for the helmet,
So
and
I could wear it.
I
Yeah.
could look at it and just wish I could wear it.
And lastly, got any tours, music, events? Pretty much the time is yours.
We're gonna be releasing another song here shortly.
Nice.
There's not really too much I can say because there's really not too much to say. There's potentially a lot to say, but we want to just make sure we know what's going on. We have everything figured out and on top of it so that we're not that band that keeps going, hey, this is happening, and then it doesn't. This is happening, and then it doesn't.
Yeah.
We've been that band, and we want
Ooh.
to stop being that band. All last year, we're like, 2016, we're going to tour everywhere.
Oh,
Didn't even tour once this year, so we're, high hopes that late this year, early next year is like really where things are going to start kicking. So yeah, if anybody watching has heard our first single off our album, Dragon Sickness, and that's cool that you think it's cool. Thanks for sharing it. More music coming soon, and cannot wait to be on the road and finally start meeting and thanking everyone in person instead of over the internet.
It's gonna be amazing.
And-
Yeah. Wait.
also, where can they find you on like social media? You got Facebook. Do you
Oh
have
yeah, we
Twitter?
got Facebook, Bill Another Story, or www.facebook.com/botsbandofficial. On Twitter, Instagram, it's botsbandmn because Bots Official is taken, and they
Ooh.
only have like 4 followers or something. So
Oh,
they don't. It's an inactive account, so we can't even use it.
Oh man.
But yeah, YouTube. We like our YouTube. Just going on the story should come up.
Nice.
And yeah, really. Snapchats. I mean, we don't have a band Snapchat, so I guess that doesn't matter.
It was cool that you did your singles with Johnny Frank, one of our good friends, the Wise Man Fears. They're out of Indianapolis. They're in the studio back in the studio with them, so that's cool.
Oh, right now? That's cool.
Yeah. So
Yeah, dude, Johnny's awesome.
Johnny is the man. You're right.
This album
Johnny is the man.
Like, we're so stoked on this album because it's like, we had our demos, and I liked our demos, and Johnny's like, tweak this, and then I'm like, that amazes me. Now I'm gonna do this idea. Let's add this to your, and we just build off each other, and it's like,
That's great.
I cannot wait for this album. Like, I wanted this album out like 4 months ago, but it's not gonna come out until like early 2017. So we got to play our cards right, you
Well, yeah,
know. Market, yeah.
of course, of course. And with that being said, thank you guys for being on. I appreciate it. Go check them out. Go subscribe to their YouTube channel. And as always, make sure to hit the subscribe on here. Hit that thumbs up. Go check them out and all their links and stuff like that. And we'll talk to you later. See you guys
man.
later.
Thanks for having us on.
See you, man.
Yep.
So did you like the video? Then make sure you subscribe to Audio Addiction's channel by hitting that button right over there. Subscribe to our channel helps you stay up to speed on all of our latest content. Speaking of latest content, you can check out a recent episode from our live weekly show right down there, as well as a recent album review right over there. And you can check us out on social media right over there. So what are you waiting for? Let's talk music.